Welcome everyone to Game 2 of our doubleheader today for OCAA Women's Softball. Today the Durham Lords 17-0. Once again, face off against now the 10-6 St. Clair Saints here on We Digital. Justin Prince with you as we get set for the top of the first inning very shortly. As last game, it came down to runs, and more runs. 9-8. That's your final score for Durham over St. Clair. St. Clair Saints warming up Ashton Fawn to be your starter for today. We'll touch upon that more in a moment as the Durham Lords get ready to bring their red-hot offense to the plate. For them, they did make a couple changes to how they have the lineup set up. Touch upon that in a moment. Ashton Fawn. She'll be the one starting. This will be for her second start as a St. Clair Saint. So far, 10 strikeouts to 9 walks on the season. A 1-0 record with the win yesterday against Conestoga in the first game. Grace Hearns leads things off for Durham today. In this second game, we're underway with the ball 1-0. Jessica Green, Peyton Jones, Jessica Benz, and Jaden Bennett amongst your first 5 due up. Decent swing, but straight into Reese Grondin playing second this game. Able to play it to Yamera. St. Clair trying things a little bit differently amongst their defensive alignment for this one. They have Ashley Marchand at third base as well in this game. Jackson behind the plate. Here comes Green. Starting with a strike, 0-1. Green, last game, picked up an RBI double in the ball game. So that one hits her straight in the back. A hit by pitch on the second at bat of the ball game. Bring up the power threat, Peyton Jones. Peyton Jones, a home run last game. Also picked up an RBI single. Top of the first underway, 1 out. As Jones chops this one fair for a base hit. Runners at first and second as Durham jumping quickly with the bats. First hit of the ball game. Did it. Outside swing crossing on over. That brings up Jessica Benz. She's the shortstop. Last game, 1 for 4. Swings and misses to start, 0-1. 0-1 is your count. Gets the second strike, 0-2. Signal comes through from Jackson. Hit to the third baseman, Marchand takes the force. Gets the fielder's choice. So a fielder's choice for Benz. Gets the second out of the inning. Pretty simple. No place for the runner to go. Here comes Jaden Bennett. Starts to strike 0-1. Jaden Bennett last game went 1 for 3, hit by pitch as well. Bennett hit over to Grondin, throw to Yamera, gets the out. 2 4-3s in the inning, 1 hit. A couple runners left aboard there. Bottom of the first inning coming up, St. Clair and Durham still tied.
sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Welcome back, everyone, to the ball game as we get set for the bottom of the first inning between the Lords and the Saints. So far, things have been filled with offense today. Chelsea Oak moves over to the starting pitcher spot today. This is her 5th game, 3rd start. 12 innings worked in, a 1-0 record, 14 strikeouts to 6 walks. So they allowed 4 total runs in those 4 games, about a run a game. Or run an outing, should say. So, Shaylin Murphy set to lead things off for St. Clair yet again at the shortstop spot. Judy LaFleur at center field. Kirsten Kipfer, designated player, the first 3. A swing and a miss for Murphy, 0-1. Last game, Murphy went 1 for 5, hit a single in the 5th inning. Down low, doesn't get the call there, 1-1. On the 1-1. Murphy down right field, gets it, P4. Good play by Taylor. Taylor had to come a long way over to make that play, too. Let's see. All the way over to first baseman territory, just about. That brings up Judy LaFleur. Starts low, 1-0. LaFleur also had just 1 hit last game, but did get a walk at one point, make it a 1-for-4 game. Fouls it off the catcher. 1-1. That's going to draw a conference there. All smiles, though. LaFleur back to the box. Outside, gets the strike call. 1-2 is the count. On the 1-2 way upstairs, 2-2. On the 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. LaFleur sat down on strikes.
The designated player number 8, Kirsten Kipfer.
That brings up Kipfer. Kipfer, last game starting pitcher, ended up having a double and a couple walks. Upstairs, up the elevator shaft, 1-0. Kipfer gets it in for a base hit. Kipfer's aboard. 2 gone in the inning. And a runner is on base. That's going to bring up Mera as that squeaks on by Green and Benz. Doug Wiseman wanted to discuss something. Now the umpire is doing the same. Not sure what the reason is here. Now look to the shoes. Something involving the cleats is the understanding here. Looks like we're set to go here. With the question mark raised. Starts off with one tight. 1-0. Merrick gets a strike called on her this time, 1-1. Last game for her. Couple hits, both lead to RBIs. Led, should say, a single and a triple. Swings over top of that one, 1-2. Signal for 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. That's 2 strikeouts for Oak. And that retires the side. Runner left aboard there. But it's still tied. No score after 1.
Every child should learn how to swim, for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Look across the way here at the Sports Park to Acumen Stadium as the St. Clair Saints and the Durham Lords here in Windsor tied up at 0 to start off this ball game. Durham Lords bringing up Chelsea Oak along with Jacqueline Shelton and Vanessa Ning to the plate this inning to start. Up at the plate is the pitcher in Oak, starting with a 1-0 count. Gets the strike this time, 1-1. Misses this time, outside, 2-1. Two and one into the dirt. 3-1. One goes too low, and a base runner's walked aboard.
Number 19, Jocelyn Shelton.
That brings up Jocelyn Shelton. Shelton, last game, went hitless, did walk aboard at least to get on the base paths. Strike up the middle to start, 0-1. Small discussion with the coaching staff here. Jamie Baker, the head coach for Durham. On the 0-1. Shows bunt, goes for it. Now moves the runner ahead on the sacrifice.
Right fielder number 5, Vanessa Ning.
So Shelton does move a runner into scoring position here with that choice. They'll bring up Vanessa Ning. It's her first at bat today. Starts by watching that one low, 1-0. The Rochester, New York player. So far this season, 9 at bats, 4 of them lean to hits, a .444 hitter. Down low, 2-0. Two and 0 gets a strike this time. 2-1. Two and 1. Hits it over to third. Play to first again. Runner tries to advance to third. Does. .53 on the play. Again, the Durham Lords electing to take a base. Move Oak over to third. Pretty close. Now getting to work, Emily Taylor. Up the middle, base hit. Durham's on the board. It's 1-0.
The catcher number 16, Gracie Kearns.
So an RBI single puts Durham up first. Able to chop it on by Grondin and Murphy. Now to the plate, Grace Hearns. Hearns off the handle. It's it foul. Oh and 1. Swings over top it, 0-2. And now a stolen base as that one bounces to center. So Emily Taylor takes a base. And that one over the head of Murphy. Hearn sets up. Strikes out. The run over to first. And contact at first and the ball ruled free. So now, strikeout, error on the catcher is the call. So Jackson trying to make the tag, makes the throw, and it does squeak to the ground before the contact. The contact officially solidifies it, rolling away, and now St. Clair has a conference. A run, believe, did score on the play. 2-0 Durham, now your score with that collision. So up to the plate now is Green. First pitch of the count. Green hits the second, and that gets the out. So a run comes in to score, 2 of them, in fact, in the inning. And the Durham Lords make it 2-0. Entering the bottom of the second, you're watching We Digital. Welcome back, everyone, to the ballpark.
Base number 26.
The two-time defending national champions down 2-0 to the Durham Lords. What has been a day of offense. Ashley Marchand, Cameron Coombs, Reese Grondin all due up here. Here's Marchand, moving from catcher to third for this game. Starts things off, hitting it off of Taylor. Still makes the throw to Bennett for the out.
Your right fielder, number 12. Cameron
Marchand, who was somewhat able to draw 2 walks last game, starts off with a ground out. And that sets up Cameron Coombs. Starts with this strike outside. 0-1. 0-1 is the count. One chop foul for the second strike. 0-2. Short walk to bring it directly to Oak. The 0-2, pitcher's count, fouled away. That one goes to the tennis center. Hits it, in fact. This one chopped over to Taylor. Play to Bennett, back-to-back 4 threes.
Number 17, Reese Grondin.
So back-to-back they go on that. Now bring up Reese Grondin. Starts with a swing and miss, 0-1. Changing things up in terms of where she's playing for this game. Had a couple walks Reese Grondin did last time. Grondin. Hit to left. Clemens, the flex for the game. Makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1-2-3 inning. We head to the top of the third. 2-0 Durham.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Designated player number 13.
A look up top. The light's not going to be on likely today. It is the middle of the day after all.
Come on, Bobby.
Heading up to the top of the third inning. The heart of the lineup. Jones, Benz, and Bennett all due up to lead things off here. Starting things off, the 6'1" Peyton Jones, who had a single last time up. Jones ends up getting the strike called on her. Thought about going around fully, 1-1. On the 1-1 upstairs to the backstop, 2-1. 2-1, outside all the way, 3-1. Three and one, hit by Jones to right, made by Coombs.
Shortstop number 8, Jessica Benny.
That's the first out of the inning to bring up Jessica Benz. Last time up for Benz, it was a fielder's choice for her. It's at foul to start, 0-1. That one inside, 1-1. The 1-1. Hit foul again for a second strike, 1-2. On the 1-2, make it 2-2. Two and two, fouled away, make it 2-2 still. Two and two for Fawn. Fouled away, keeps it 2-2. A 2-2 low, 3-2. Full count here. Hit to Fawn for 1-3.
First base, number 29.
1-3 ground out. That's now 2 gone in this top of the third. That brings up Bennett. Gets the strike. 0-1 to start. Bennett, last time up, grounded out. This one doesn't get the outside corner. 1-1. And the rain's starting to come back again, it looks like. 1-1. Bennett hits it off of Grondin. And E4 on the play. That puts a runner aboard. Oofda, as some would say. Chelsea Oak now comes up to the plate after walking last inning. Strike call to start. 0-1. Fawn pitches it low. Nearly rolled away, but the runner didn't want to go. 1-1. On the 1-1. Can't get the corner. 2-1. Signal comes through. The 2-1, heart of the plate. Fouled away, 2-2.
Pitching good out there, Ashton. Come on.
On the 2-2. Gets the strike. Side retired. Runner left to board this inning, but it stays 2-0. Durham with the advantage over St. Clair.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
The wind gusting directly to home plate at the moment as we get ready for the bottom of the third inning. Brooke Cameron, Zanai Jackson, Murphy all due up. Starting things up, the left fielder in Cameron. Swings and misses start, 0-1. Cameron has walked in a run, as in was walked, which led to a run scoring so far today. Upstairs above the letters this time, 1-1. The 1-1. Thought about going around, instead it bounces away. 2-1. The umpire trying to walk off that previous play, it looks like. So we're set to go back underway. Two and one. Upstairs off speed. 3-1.
Come on, Burke.
3-1 for Cameron. Gets the strike this time, 3-2. Full count here. Cameron fouled away again, stays 3-2. Three and two, chopped foul again, stays 3-2. Three and two again. This time chop fair, bends, makes the throw to Bennett for the out.
Your catcher, number 9, Zanaya.
Zanai Jackson now coming up.
Come on, Zanaya, pop one.
Look for the replay as pretty routine as the raindrops start to steadily come down. Goes to the backstop to start. 0-1, though.
That's one thing I don't think we do very well. don't recall very many bunts actually. I was just thinking that. I don't remember us getting any good outs.
Contact with the right.
F9.
And tracked down by Ning.
Now batting your
And
shortstop,
F9.
number 28, Shaylin Murphy.
That brings up Shaylin Murphy.
Come on, Shane. Double Judy will drive you.
Going for a bunt. Murphy fouls it off for the first strike, 0-1.
How does that racket?
It's this little guy right here with this cowbell.
Oh.
Dragging the cowbell on the cement.
Oh, he makes a lot of noise. He's pretty proud of himself.
Murphy hits it away for a single.
Oh, yeah. Throw Shay on first base.
Center fielder number 18.
Murphy's aboard with a base knock.
LaFleur.
So a runner at first with 2 outs in the 3rd inning for Judy LaFleur.
On the move pretty soon. Whether it's the first pitcher or not.
Murphy again showcasing her speed, but better yet, some of her hitting prowess there is outside the start 1-0 for the count for LaFleur.
She might consider going all the way around to third. They take a bunt. Third baseman's coming in, shortstop's going to second.
Corners tucked in. LaFleur hits it to a jumping bend.
No runs, a hit, a runner left for your Saints.
So, after 3 innings of play, 2-0, Durham, your score. Coming after a sparkler from Benz. Welcome back, everyone, to the ball game. It's the top of the 4th inning. As we get set to get back underway, Shelton, Ning, Taylor due up. That's the order coming in as it's 1-0 to start this count. Last time up for Shelton, sacrifice bunt. Gets strike this time, 1-1. The 1-1 doesn't get the call again. 2-1. Two and one, slaps it foul for the second strike. 2-2. The 2-2 from Fawn. Dug out of the artificial turf. That stays 2-2.
Yeah, Tom's been pitching well. Mixing your speed.
Be careful, Ted.
2-2. Rice ball misses. 3-2. 3-2. This one possibly trackable, just out of the range of a sliding Coombs. On deck is Ning. Three and two, fouled away again. The battle continues. On the 3-2. Drive out to left. Played by Cameron for the first out.
Right fielder number 5, Vanessa.
The F7 from made by Cameron. And good range showcased by the left fielder. That brings up Ning. Starts off watching that one inside, 1-0. The 1-0 hit up the middle for a base hit.
Second base number 4, Emily Taylor.
Ning gets aboard with the base knock. That brings up Emily Taylor, stolen base to second. Oh, and Ning overran the base. She gets tagged, trying to steal third instead.
6, 5.
And with the tag out, 2 outs. That didn't work out for Durham at all. Could have got the stolen base, but with the wet conditions earlier, the wet conditions take her asunder. Live play was in the top of the frame as well. Top of the 4th complete. The inning starting to blend in a bit. 3.5 complete. We're about halfway through the ball game. 2-0 Durham, still your score. Welcome back to We Digital for more coverage of OCAA softball. Lead things off this inning, Kirsten Kempfer. Mara and Martian due up after. Off the 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. The 1-1. Playable and made by Ning. And her fly out. First out of the inning. That brings up Emma Umera. Mara struck out last time up for her. Starting with the strike here, 0-1. Fouled away, 0-2.
You guys been playing for the Thunder in the summer?
Baseball 3 years now.
Yeah.
After I played here, it was never healthy.
Swings over top of it for the strikeout. 2 gone already.
Once a week. I played a couple tournaments on weekends, so.
Now batting.
That
third
brings
base,
up Marchand.
Ashley Marchand. We're gonna bring our
Marchand
15.
grounded out last time up. Starts with a strike this count, 0-1.
I think I gotta take it slowly. My shoulder will fall apart if I don't.
Goes outside but gets the strike on the corner. 0-2 this count. The 0-2 makes contact with it but hits it foul. Stays 0-2. On the 0-2. Up the middle. Squeezed by Taylor. Throw over to first. Gets the out. On an error 4-3. No hits, no runs, no errors. A 1-2-3 inning. Routine play. Routine inning. 4 complete here in Windsor.
Otzi was the toughest one to sign off on the video. Really? He almost refused.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor. It's the top of the 5th inning and the top of the lineup card for Durham. Starting things off with a bunt is Hearns, but bunted foul to begin this count, 0-1. Hearns so far 0 for 2, but did reach via error by the catcher on one of her at-bats. Swings and misses, 0-2. On the 0-2. Outside, missing, 1-2. The 1-2. Contact to center. LaFleur gets it. 1 gone.
Third base number 2, Jessica Green.
So first out of the inning there, that brings up Jessica Green. Green swings and misses this time. 0-1. Fawn starting to find her groove here. Up high, 1-1. 1-1 in the dirt to make it 2-1. It's 2-1. It's one hit foul, but just 2-2. The 2-2. Just missed up high. 3-2. And that walks aboard Green.
Now batting the designated player number 13.
Durham with a base runner aboard here in the top of the 5th inning for Peyton Jones. Jones, 1 for 2 so far this game. Watches one way outside. Fawn playing it safe to start, 1-0. Gets strike this time for the 1-1.
As far as Reese is from Sucker, I don't think they could get a double play.
On the 1-1, hits it fair for a base hit, squeaks his way past Cameron. Durham scores a run, a single and an error on the play.
Stop number 8, Jessica Benton.
So the Durham Lords extend the gap to 3. Should have been a base hit. Instead, zips on by Cameron with some velocity. And zooming on by goes Green. Runner at second, 3-0. And now swinging away is Benz, making the catches Coombs. Coombs making the catch.
29, Jaden Bennett.
Had to leap up and grab that one. Now with the plate screaming back is Bennett. Bennett, hitless so far, reached via error last time up. It's strike 1-1. The 1-1 digs that one low. And Grundon makes the play. That retires this side.
Yep. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 left.
1 run comes in to score. Durham now leads by 3, heading to the bottom of the 5th inning here on We Digital.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Cameron. Coombs starts off this inning with a foul ball, 0-1. Coombs so far 0 for 1 this game with a 4-3 ground out. On the 0-1, gets it through, base hit. Coombs is aboard. That brings up Reese Grondin.
Reese Grondin.
Decent contact on the weak hit. And that brings up Grondin. Grondin upstairs, 1-0. Grondin flew out last time up. Swings at one low for the first strike.
One ball, one strike. Where'd that one get the umpire at? Oh, it hit her? Yeah. Must have hit her in the foot. She's having a tough day.
And the umpire walking things off as that one appears to have hit her on the foot. Oak and company taking the time to gather up there.
Doesn't make any difference. We'll always hit the spot. Oh, yeah. We got my eye on the
On the 1-1, way up, 2-1. Doing one, hits it fair to third. Throw to first, gets the out.
Left field, number 7.
Runner does advance on the play. That brings up Brooke Cameron as here's a look again. Bouncing ball. Quick to get the throw off to first. Get the out at least. Cameron half swung it. Bounced off the catcher this time for the first strike, 0-1. Now they check on the catcher real quick, hence the delay.
The catcher and the umpire are part of the club. They're all getting beaten up pretty bad.
0-1 the count. Swings over top of it, 0-2. The 0-2 made contact on the half swing. Stays 0-2.
Stay alive.
On the 0-2. Fouled away again. Stays 0-2. Cameron fighting.
Yeah, the second time coming around.
Yeah. I've never seen that before.
Watch out for the change there.
On the 0-2 again. This time, popped up. This is playable. No, it's on top of the meshing for the batter's cages. 0-2 still. Strikes out for the second out.
The catcher, number 9, Zanaya Jackson.
Fourth strikeout of the game from Oak. That brings up Zanaya Jackson. Starting off with a strike this count. Last time for Jackson, she flew out to right. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. 1-1 outside again. 2-1. On the 2-1. Chopped over to first and played at first for the 3 unassisted. And the sides retired as we head to the 6th inning.
Runs ahead, runner left.
Runner left aboard this time. Durham still leads by 3. Welcome back, everyone, to Windsor. You're at the campus of St. Croix College. We do have a change. Molly Casillas coming on in will replace Cameron. Just about set to go for the top of the 6th. Oak, Shelton, Nain. Oh, coming up. Oak starts things off with a strike to her count, 0-1. 0-1 is the count. Oak. Strong swing. Tough catch. Casillas put to the test immediately. Welcome to the ball game for a test. That caused a little bit of twisting. Chance to get out of the ballpark for a minute. Able to whip it on back. So that brings up Shelton. Fawn pitches one way outside to start this count, 1-0. So far, Shelton, 1 sacrifice bunt, 1 flyout. Inside for the 2-0. On 2-0, gets the strike, 2-1. Looks upstairs with it, 3-1. 3-1 misses, and that walks aboard Shelton.
Right fielder number 5.
That brings up Vanessa Nain. Strike up the middle this time. 1-2 start for Ning on the game. Last time she hit a single. 0-1. Throw over to first. Called safe. Ning to center. Caught by LaFleur. Second out.
Second base number 4, Emily Taylor.
2 gone. Now for the Durham Lords here at the top of the 6th inning. Look to the replay as that caused Fleur have to make a few steps. Taylor now up. Off speed, slider out, 1-0. Taylor makes contact with it. To second, Grondin makes the catch. And that ends the top of the frame. Still 3-0. Durham still with the small cushion over St. Clair here on We Digital.
Good evening, sir. Where are you coming from?
I was just at a buddy's watching a game.
Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
I had a couple beers.
Thanks. Can I ask you to step out of the vehicle, please?
How many drinks does it take to impair your ability to drive safely? Having even just a few casual drinks can impair your driving ability to the point that you could lose your license for at least 3 days or more.
Hi, honey. Can you come pick me up?
Play it safe with alcohol. If you plan on drinking, don't plan on driving.
Looking at the scoreboard here at the main campus of St. Clair College. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. St. Clair being held scoreless, 3 hits apiece. Top of the order, Shaylin Murphy starts things off with a soft hit. Throw over to first, caught safe. Make it hit number 4, Murphy's second of the game. Runners aboard to begin the bottom of the 6th as that one bounced off the pitcher. Right out of Oak's glove. Now to the plate, Judy LaFleur. LaFleur squeaks it through, but played by Benz. Everybody's safe. Back-to-back hits.
Number 8, Kirsten Gipper.
Looking at the replay, that was a half swing too. LaFleur still able to make it aboard. That brings up Kipfer. There is some movement towards the pen now. That one bounces away. Both runners advance. One and 0 the count. One and 0. Down low in the turf. 2-0 for Kemper. Inside again. 3-0. 3-0 the count. Kemper get the green light. No, she walks aboard.
First base, number 14, Ada.
And the bases are loaded as the pen gets heated up for Hannah Oak. Hannah had to close the game before. And now they're having a conference. Trying to stall some time for Hannah. Chelsea been pitching pretty well all game. Couple strikeouts, minimal walks, and then things have flipped this inning. There's the Student Association having fun.
Okay, Ada, come on. Unleash.
Up to the plate. Mara fouls it away to start. 0-1. Crowd staying rowdy. Players on edge with the bases loaded. A chance to take the lead. Mara's the game-leading run. Game-tying run at first. 1-1.
She's been fooling Ada with changes.
1-1 up high. 2-1. New ball brought in. On the 2-1. Hit directly to the pitcher. Gets the force at one. Gets the double play at first. A big double play from Durham.
Third base, number 26, Ashley Martian.
A 1-2-3 double play. St. Clair kept off the scoreboard and down to 4 outs. Directly to second. St. Clair, despite loading the bases, doesn't get any. 7th inning, Durham holds firm. 3-0, your score for the Lords over the Saints as we head to the top of the frame.
Every child should learn how to swim for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Heading into the top of the 7th here, Durham looking for a bit more insurance. Right now, St. Clair looking to keep things at least the way they are. Hearns up at the plate, followed by Green and Jones. Starting things off quickly to second of 4-4-3.
Third base, number 2, Jessica Green.
Good play by Grondin on the read. 1 out in the inning. That brings up Green. Starting off low in towards the dirt. 1-0. One and 0 the count. Fawn misses the corner. 2-0. Looking outside again, this time hit foul. Out of playable territory, 2-1. That one bounces away for a 3-1. On 3-1. Hit off of Murphy. Works almost like a push pass, but it's an infield single.
Designated player number 13, Peyton Jones.
It's going to be a tough play regardless, as here's a look. Bounced off of her, and by that point, already crossing the plane was Green. Here's Jones. Starts with the strike to her count 0-1. 2 hits for Green today. 2 singles in this game. Gets the strike up high. 0-2 is your count. On the 0-2. Way out, throw to first, called safe. A 1-2 count. Now at the plate. And it fouled it to second, rather, for the second out. Fielder's choice.
Number 8, Jessica Ben.
To the word salad, here's a look at Simple Green. Head over to Marchand, over to Grondin. Jessica Ben's now up. Starts on speed outside, 1-0. Again, this is Ben's. Bounced in the turf, 2-0. Chopped over to Murphy. And the top of the frame, 6-3. So that brings us to the bottom of the 7th.
No runs, no hits.
St. Clair trails by 3.
We have 5 hits in there.
They need offense. And they need it now. If they want a chance to win, we head to the bottom of the frame.
Durham is 5 hits.
Staying in the ball game is Chelsea Oak. So we head to the bottom of the 7th. Coombs, Grondin, Silas' spot, due up. As Coombs fouls off to start. So far, a 1-for-2 game for Coombs. Singled last time up in the 5th inning. St. Clair needs another bases loaded situation, then some, if they want a chance here. One held back in time, 1-1. On the 1-1. Hit fouling away. 1-2. One and two. Up to center field. Chased down by Shilton. First out of the inning.
Second base, number 17, Reese Grande.
So that's going to bring up Reese Grondin.
Who's on Molly?
Grondin, hitless this game. Flew out and grounded out earlier. Strike up towards the middle. 0-1. On the 0-1, squeaks it just underneath Taylor for a hit.
The left fielder, number 24.
Taylor tried to dive on it.
Casillas.
Couldn't get to the dive. And just underneath the glove, it goes. That brings up Casillas. This is Casillas' first at-bat today. Gets a strike to start 0-1. Molly Casillas, so far this season, yet to get a hit. She's 0 for 6. Outside, 1-1.
She's not very big, is she?
No, she's really fast, but I haven't seen the evidence of her speed so far this year.
On the 1-1, foul back, 1-2.
You know, it's too late now. They're push bunt on push big time.
1-2. Misses the corner, 2-2.
Come on, Molly.
Grounded at first, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. St. Clair needs 3 runs to tie, 4 to win. Down low, 3-2.
Come on, Molly.
On the 3-2, hit foul. Stays 3-2. Three and 2. And Casillas is walked.
The catcher, number 9, Zanaya. Yes,
Runners at
sir!
first and second, and here comes the coaching staff to take the ball. Chelsea out, Hannah in. Hannah's second appearance today. Remember, Hannah was used as the closer and got a save in the last ball game for Durham. Now she'll be the one relied upon to slam the door shut with 2 runners aboard this time. Needs to get 2 more outs to have a shot. Now, of note, take time to mention for those watching from St. Clair's side, game Friday canceled against Seneca per discussions with St. Clair staff as well. There's still to be determined for the postponement for the Conestoga game. Be sure to keep it on the OCAA website to learn when the game will be to be made up between the Condors and the Saints. Also keep an eye on the St. Clair Saints website for more information. Jackson set to come to the box. Looks like we're set to go. Hannah Oak up to go. Swings through it to start. 0-1. Jackson hitless this game. Last time up, a 3 unassisted. Watches that one for a second strike. 0-2. On the 0-2. Down low to the turf, 1-2.
This Chelsea batted. That's a ball. So the wrong one.
1-2. Make it 2-2.
Come on, Tanaya. We need just one run and 30
On the 2-2. Sizzled foul.
Yeah, that would have been nice down in the corner. Darn, that'd be 2 runs with her probably on third. Yeah, we get to see them all the time.
2-2 still. Two and two, Jackson to left. Clemens makes the catch. St. Clair's down to his final out.
Shaylin Murphy.
2 gone in the inning. Shaylin Murphy is up. Murphy, pass to at bats, 2 singles. Gets strike 0-1 to begin this count. And now Oak throws it. Murphy, base hit. Stop sign at third, and the bases are loaded. So the game tied runs at third. Good jump and acrobatics that time for Casillas, but the stop sign given at third means LaFleur, the game-winning run at the plate. LaFleur chops it over to Taylor, throw to first, side ends, and Durham ends this one 3-0 your final. St. Clair for 2 straight innings, loads the bases, but can't bring anyone home. With that, it's time to say goodbye for the whole entire crew here from We Digital. I'm Justin Prince saying so long. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Durham stays undefeated. St. Clair drops both 3-0 the final for Game 2.